So this video isn't about conspiracy theories. This isn't about bad edits. All ships have those. This is about the real problem with the TaeKookers cult. Hi guys, I'm CJ and welcome to the channel. A bit about me before we get started here today. I've been ARMY since Wings era and a JiKook supporter since shortly after. I do have other JiKook videos on my channel, but they are not analysis videos. I leave the body language and grainy photos to the other shippers. When I do a JiKook only facts video, I will always make a very clear distinction between what is fact and what is my opinion. You all have brains, and I always encourage you to look at the original unedited source material and seek out translations from native, neutral sources. A quick disclaimer before I get shouted down in the comments section. Yes, I do write fictional stories, but that's exactly what they are. They're fiction. They are labeled as such, and even the ones that are based on real events are only imagined. There is a difference between fact and fiction. There is a difference between fact and opinion. All of these are clearly signposted on this channel. That is very, very important to me. So let me start by telling you a quick version of my BTS origin story, because I think it's very pertinent to the subject of this video. One afternoon, many years ago, I was searching up anime theme tunes when YouTube served me up the Blood, Sweat and Tears music video. I had no idea who BTS was at the time, and at first assumed that the song must be a theme to some anime I just never heard of before. Well, you've all seen the video, you know what happened next. Whoosh, right down the Bangtan rabbit hole. Videos about who they were, which member was which, all the latest performances. I wanted to see it all. I was completely new to K-pop at the time and was now trying to figure out things like who my bias was and who was my bias wrecker. Answer, my bias changes daily and I have 6 bias wreckers at any given time. So while following the path that YouTube was leading me down, a video popped up on my home screen that really caught my attention. The title was something like, "Why Jungkook Hates Jimin," or "Jungkook Left Jimin for Taehyung," or something equally melodramatic. And I was like, ooh, what's this? Bit of drama, a little bit of gossip. Do they really hate each other? Is there really a gay couple in the group? Now remember, I was very, very new to the fandom. I was there trying to learn, and that's what's key here, is I was trying to learn about the members and their personalities. I was a baby ARMY, and this was one of my first impressions of the members. So I clicked the video and I started to watch. I remember there being scenes of them at M Countdown and dance practices and such. But it was when they started showing scenes of when BTS was at the ISAC, the Idol Athletic Championships, that I started to think to myself, what is this person talking about? All the examples they were giving of how much Jungkook hates Jimin and how much Jungkook loves Taehyung, all these examples I just looked at and thought they were wrong. As an adult with plenty of experience in life and dating and love and relationships, I saw nothing this narrator was trying to convince people of. I didn't see any members that had a problem with any other members. There was no hate going on at all. In fact, it was seeing this video that actually made me start to think that there might be more between Jimin and Jungkook than just friendship. So, well, that backfired on the person who did the video anyways, didn't it? Now, I have no problem with shippers. Not just because it's part of idol culture, because there are plenty of parts of idol culture that I do have a problem with and feel are very unhealthy, but because shipping has been around forever, and not just in regards to K-pop fandoms. Literally every time you've ever looked at two people you know and thought, wow, they'd make a great couple, you're shipping. And fan fiction has been around as long as there has been fiction. Like literally for thousands of years now, people have been writing alternate endings and self-insert versions of their favorite stories. But there is a point where it crosses a line. And that's why what this group does is a problem. Listen to TKers, and the first thing you'll notice is the hate. They love to stir up hate against the other members. It's never just about how Jungkook loves Taehyung or how much Tae loves Jungkook. It always devolves into things about how much Jungkook hates Jimin and Tae hates Jimin, or how even the fans hate Tae and Jungkook for not doing something that they want them to do. Inciting hate and animosity towards a member of the group is completely unacceptable. Hateful comments about any of the members have no place in this fandom. If for some reason you personally don't like one of the members, fine, but keep that shit to yourself, or I truly hope Hype finds you and sues your ass, because they have put people who spread hate and harassment in jail before, and they will again. The second problem, and this arguably might be even more important, is that their whole narrative relies on painting the members of BTS as horrible, nasty people. The theories they use to quote-unquote prove the relationship between Tae and Jungkook rely on some very unhealthy behaviors. Saying they are manipulative and constantly using other people to make each other jealous, that the company are using JiKook to cover up TaeKook. Explain how that's too dangerous for TaeKook to be out, but it's okay for JiKook. Wouldn't that be putting Jungkook in danger either way? So ultimately, what are you saying? That you only care whether Tae is protected and you're leaving Jungkook hung out to dry by outing him in another gay couple? How is that okay? And why on earth, if Tae loves him so much, would he be okay with Jungkook being the focus of all that hate? Claiming Tae and Jungkook are lying to Army about things that they say and do comes up quite often. Any affection that they have or any other mention of other members is written off as only fan service because supposedly Tae and Jungkook are only allowed to like each other and only allowed to spend time with each other. Like, how unhealthy is that kind of possessive behavior? And don't even get me started on the whole bit about claiming they are so unprofessional that they would skip out on a major awards show to go make out in a public toilet. Do you really think these absolute kings of the music industry would have gotten where they are doing stuff like that? Ultimately, my point is this. If you can't celebrate the bond between two people without provoking hate, without ascribing a bunch of negative and hurtful personality traits and behaviors to the people involved, then you don't really love them at all. You don't love Taehyung. You don't love Jungkook. My guess is that you're taking what you probably think are the two prettiest members in the group and forcing them like dolls to kiss for your own fetish-like behavior. By glorifying this toxic behavior, not only are you not fit to be part of the fandom for a group that continually and consistently promotes love of all kinds, you're setting yourself up for a lifetime of unhealthy relationships. And if you're subscribing to this whole narrative because you see these same behaviors in your own partner and are trying to romanticize them so that you feel better about your own situation, please get help and get out. Because manic jealousy, possessiveness, lies, manipulation, that shit isn't romantic. People who truly love each other don't do that to each other. Jungkook deserves better, Tae deserves better, and you deserve better. All 7 members of BTS are exceptional people. They have given so much of their lives to make us happy and to try and make the world a better place. They deserve better than to be called jealous, possessive partners and manipulative liars. Don't do it. Choose love. Choose kindness. Love yourself. That's it for me today, guys. If you agree with what I've said, please remember to subscribe and like the video. Do not leave hateful comments. Just don't. I love you all. Be kind to yourself. Peace.